Hey guys, Asher Retail Legends. Welcome to the video. Sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need them out there today. So, testing out a little bit of a news video. We did one a week or two ago here on the Guides channel as well. I don't normally cover news on my main channel because, well, it's a lame excuse, but I'm usually sleeping when the news comes out. So, a little bit after the fact here, but I figured I'd cover kind of the interesting summoning boost that we have coming up, as well as probably one of the coolest and most underrated events that Raid has done, as well as a new promo code only for new accounts, so nothing too exciting there, but I'll mention it to you guys. I'll just start with it, actually. It's Tree Hugger. They're giving another legendary away to new accounts. This is kind of their catch-up mechanic, it seems like, right? Versus just, you know, actually adding mechanisms in-game to catch up. They just give you, like, really awesome champions. Now, Tree Hugger, which is the new promo code for, again, this is new or second accounts or whatever, is Tree Hugger. Won't work here because it's not a new account, but it's going to give you Green Warden Ruark, I believe is how you say the last name there. Ruark? Yeah, Ruark. I've never been in love with this dude. He's not bad, especially if you're starting the game with him. AoE decrease attack, taunt, increase defense, strengthen. Only on himself, though, 4-turn cooldown. I don't mind the passive, but I'm not in love with him. I think that Supreme 6 is still a better promo code that gives you Supreme Galek. I still have my download link, by the way, that gives you Eleanoril and Ugo. So you could have a pretty good starting 3 with Eleanoril, Ugo, and Supreme Galek, right? No one's going to go with Tree Hugger, Grand Warden, when you have Supreme Galek, the burner, available. But guys, I wanted to talk about, that's the best of the bad news is, these promo codes, man, nothing for Easter, right? Like usually they give some freebies for Easter, right? They give maybe even like, I think they had mini games for Easter where you open Easter eggs or whatever the heck and get free in-game stuff, or even a promo code. Like previous years, they've had promo codes actually for all players. They've been getting super stingy on the promo codes as well. I don't understand it at all because it's weird, is spending or getting free stuff, getting resources in this game to allow you to start to invest in a champion or whatever. It usually begets more spending, right? So I don't understand why they're so stingy on them, right? They give free champions out. That's awesome. We have Udex, Artur, and whatnot. And you know, they're still good with that. And they have been getting a lot better with being a bit more generous in some areas, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But man, the promo codes, you know, maybe I'm just being selfish because as a creator, people love good promo codes, right? Like easy, nice little promo code video. People always enjoyed it, but I feel like they're less and less frequently. And then kind of parlay that with their, I don't know, their little, what's the word I'm going? Grinch? A little grinchy with the holidays lately in terms of the lack of free stuff, right? Anyway, I just noticed that. Did you guys notice it as well? It's kind of a shame. But this is not a shame. 2 freaking weeks of 100% gear removal costs. That's insane. They've never done anything like this in the game before. So listen, we always complain a little bit because, you know, we like the game. When you're passionate about something, you complain about it as well, right? But man, 100% gear removal for 2 weeks is awesome. Now, I'm probably just living in an absolute dream here, fantasizing, but maybe this is a test for what the game economy would look like if they totally removed game silver for artifact and accessory removal. It's so long and really unceremoniously, like they barely even mentioned it anywhere, you know? I wonder if this is a test. I wonder. Again, I'm not getting my hopes up, but just the duration, it seems to me they want to see what the in-game economy does with this long of an extended gear removal cost. So who knows? Do you guys think I might be onto something there, or am I just absolutely just head in the clouds, pie in the sky, right? So I did want to give credit, though. The other thing that I'll say that I would love to see them do, I don't think they'll do it, at least not anytime soon, but on the relics, right? Here's the weird thing, man, is relics are such a cool thing. I love that they added them to the game. They're one of my favorite updates, like in the last year or whatever. The customization, really cool. There's a lot of room for improvement here in terms of how we get them, how we upgrade them as well. But overall, I'm a big fan. The only thing is, to unequip, man, they cost a lot. Now, it goes up with rarity and whatnot, and I think it goes up, the cost also. Does it escalate depending on the rarity of the gemstones? Either way, it can be super expensive. Like if I go to one of my better, let me unequip a mythical relic. 640 just to unequip it. That's like a whole week of Chimera battling just to unequip one relic. Man, I wish there was a way to, it goes beyond just relics too, right? It's about blessings and masteries. The fact that we have to pay gems, right? Or a lot of currency to unequip something, right? I understand why they do it to a certain extent, right? But for me, this game is moving in a really awesome direction of ultimate customization on champions, right? You don't know what relic they have. There's some RNG, but there's also some surprise factor, some strategic, I guess, depth there, in my opinion, glass half full, right? And also on blessings and on masteries, right? Now we're using champions in multiple different areas. Like, I don't necessarily want an intimidating presence on a champion that I'm using in a Hydra battle, for example. I wish there was a way to allow 2 builds of masteries so we don't have to continue again to pay 150 gems to reset, or to switch a blessing to pay 200 gems to switch a blessing, an escalating cost, right? Like, I wish there was a way to have 2 options, 2 builds that you didn't have to pay to switch between. I'm not asking for infinity here, but this game is moving in the direction of ultimate customization on your champions, which is really, really cool. But give us a way to maybe not have to pay so much just to use a champion in 2 different areas, right? PvP and PvE especially. Obviously, there's a lot of incentivization for everybody to play live arena now with all those rewards. And I really wish that, I really wish there was a way, again, to mitigate costs of just having 2 builds, not 3, 4, 5, or 6. Now, granted, the only thing that I'm not sure how it would work, though, is what if the relic that you wanted to switch was on another build, on another champion, you know? Maybe you do have a cost in that scenario, but as long as the relic is available, maybe it's not a cost, right? You can have 2 relics and switch between the 2. It's not that crazy. What do you guys think? Either way, I don't want to end on a negative note, just some ideas. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. I'm looking forward to hear from you guys. But man, this event is going to be insane. I mean, 2 weeks we have. We're going to get so spoiled. At the end of 2 weeks, we're going to be like, what the hell is this? Clash of Clans, a game that I started with back in 2014 on YouTube. My first YouTube channel was on Clash of Clans, daily uploading on Clash with Ash channel. And man, they just, after 13 years of the game or whatever, they just removed all training costs and training time and everything from the game. And people love it. The player base is really thriving from this change, basically reducing or removing one of the biggest pain points in the entire game's trajectory, the entire history of the game. I'm very, very, very curious if this could be a precursor to something like that in Raid Shadow Legends. Again, you let me know if I'm getting my hopes up too much. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. I'll see you with another one on the main channel. Ooh, I have a video going live on the main channel later on today about the genius of the design of Embry's the Anomaly, the farmable, quote-unquote, mythical champion from Chimera, one of my favorite champions in the game. So stay tuned for that video later today on the Ash Raid Shadow Legends YouTube channel. Thank you for watching till the end. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.